Good morning, my friends. Happy Friday. Today is Friday, March 18th, and it is day one of me doing the Advocare 24-day challenge. Some of you might have heard of Advocare as a company, and it's a health and wellness company where you buy online from distributors like so many things now. And one of my friends is a distributor, and I tried one of their cleanse programs, a 10-day cleanse, like 2 or 3 years ago, and really enjoyed it, but I never bit the bullet to buy the 24-day cleanse or challenge, not cleanse, challenge, that everybody talks about. So finally I decided it is time. Spring is nearly here, technically speaking, only 2 days away. How exciting is that? And so it's time to get ready for bikini season and summer and all that stuff. And I decided what better time than now. So I've decided to give the 24-day challenge a try, and I've decided to take you guys with me. So let me give you a brief little overview of what's going on here. Let me see if I can do a little rundown for you of everything that came with my challenge when I ordered. So everything comes in a bundle. You get to pick your flavors of certain things, but everything comes in a bundle. So for the first 10 days, you are doing the herbal cleanse, which basically consists of these 2 packets. And they are labeled AM and PM. And as you can see, I already took the AM ones because you're supposed to take them 30 minutes before breakfast. And it comes with this nifty little card that tells you what to do. So 30 minutes before breakfast, take the AM packet. And then with breakfast, you take this bad boy, which is a fiber supplement. So it has 10 days worth of packets. So it's for 1 in the morning. And all it has is 30 calories, 10 grams of fiber. So you take that with your breakfast, and that's the herbal cleanse for the first 10 days. One of the things you're taking throughout the entire plan is the Omega-Plex omega-3 fatty acid dietary supplement, which according to the little schedule that I have, and I'll show you in a minute, I take with dinner. So that's the first 10 days on its own. Throughout the entire process, I get to have this stuff called Spark, which is essentially, well, it says what it is, a vitamin and amino acid supplement which sharpens mental focus, long-lasting energy, sugar-free, blah, blah, blah. It's essentially like e-boost to me. And it has all of these vitamins and minerals and all that good stuff in it, but it also has, right here, 120 milligrams of caffeine. So that they recommend you take first thing in the morning with your probiotics, and I'm finishing mine up right now. I'm using this in lieu of coffee today. We'll see how that goes. And then I have that in 2 flavors, the fruit punch and mango strawberry. And then for the second part, which is called the max phase, the first phase, which is the 10 days, is called the cleanse phase. This is the max phase, where after you've detoxed your body, you put all of these nutrients into your body, and your body's ready to absorb them. In theory, that's what it's supposed to do. So the big thing here is you get this thing called MNS3, and there are 3 different kinds of MNS, metabolic nutrition system, things. The 3 is the one that was like $2 more expensive, but the most complete, I guess, instead of having like specific, for energy or for appetite control. This kind of does a little bit of everything more strongly, I guess. I don't know exactly. I'll let you know. But this has advanced core nutrition and wellness, sustained released energy, and appetite control. And it contains 14, because that's how long the next phase is, of these packets. And then I follow along based on the PDF that I will show you in a minute. I follow along when to take these, and this is what's in them all. Hooray! And then the last thing I get is a meal replacement shake. So through days 14 through 24, or days 10 through 24, 14 days, this replaces breakfast. And the nutrition information is as follows: 220 calories, 3 fat, 24 carb, 6 fiber, which is stellar, 12 sugars, which is not so stellar, and 24 grams of protein. So it's essentially like a slightly more high-caloric Quest powder thing. Things like that. My husband is text messaging me. What do you want, dear? Ah, he's saying good morning. Good husband. The last thing I got is this, and this was optional. I got this as an add-on, so it was not included in the price of this thing. And this is called Catalyst. And I read about it, and I was very intrigued by it. And then my friend, who was the distributor that I bought from, said that she loves this stuff, and it's amino acid dietary supplement that supports muscle tone and enhances strength and energy. And for anybody that knows me, and I still am intending to do an entire different video on this, but I have CMT, Charcot-Marie-Tooth disease, which is a disease that directly affects the nerves and muscles in my arms, hands, legs, and feet. And I am an incredibly weak person physically. Now, compared to some with CMT, not so much, but compared to the norm, there's a lot that I cannot do or do well, because my muscles are so weak. And this disease is degenerative, so it's supposed to break down your muscles as time goes by. I was interested in that because if there's any way that I can find something that helps me when I'm lifting weights and stuff like that, because I do that at the gym, if there's something that can help enhance the results of that, it is so good for me. So I'm going to give that a try as well, because what have I got to lose, really? Nothing. Here's what's in it, and so that is Catalyst. I'm really excited to do that too. Catalyst can be taken at like a million different times during the day. I plan on taking it half an hour before I work out. So right before I leave for the gym, that's when I'm going to take a dose of this. On the website for Advocare, they have this really cool document that I downloaded. It's a PDF, and it's the 24-day challenge daily guide. And so as you scroll through this, congratulations, blah, 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 and then they have an app, and I'll show you that in a minute. Daily guide, I understand there are 2 phases, blah, blah, blah. All the products, like I said. So the other part of this, it's not just taking a whole bunch of pills and stuff. It's really not. It's also heavily about your diet and your exercise, all of which are incorporated into this plan. As per usual, it's all about the water, and you should take your weight divided by 2, and that's how many ounces you should have per day. I try, especially when I'm on a cleanse and stuff, I try to pound water like nobody's business. And then it has just a little bit of a guide for your portion size recommendations. And then what I'm really loving is this. They have this all worked out, and if you guys can't see, I have a little check mark in here. That's why I have it open in Adobe Reader, because you can actually add check marks to things. So I'm going to keep this open throughout the thing and use it so I keep everything on track. So it gives you a breakdown day by day of what you need to remember to take. Advocare Spark, I don't know what the little star means. I haven't found it yet. I'm assuming it means optional, but I'm assuming that this means it's optional, but it's included in the thing. And then the Probiotic Restore, that was the AM packet of stuff. Optional is the Catalyst. I told you I'm not taking that there. And then with breakfast, you're supposed to have these things and some of the fiber. And then for a snack, what did you have? Blah, 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 blah. So they have everything laid out real nice. They even have water check-off things, which is just, it makes it pretty foolproof. And then when you move into the max phase, it changes everything. So it tells you 30 minutes before breakfast, take the M&S color pack and have your Spark and have your optional whatever else. And then for breakfast, have your meal replacement shake. And then 30 minutes before lunch, have your other M&S color pack. And then with lunch, have both of the M&S white packs. So it tells you everything that you need to do. And take your Omegaplex with dinner, which I never got down to dinner in the first part, but that's when they always have you taking your Omegaplex. And you can go through and you can track your activity and you can track everything right there. And it's really cool. The other thing that's pretty cool, I don't know the best way to do this, is they have an app. And it's not the prettiest app, but it's practical. So here's day 1 before breakfast. I'm having my Spark. Hooray, it checked it off. And I'm having my Probiotic Restore. Hooray, it checked it off. And then I'm done. And it checked off everything I did. And then during breakfast, there's, you have your fiber, you have your optional meal replacement shake. And then for breakfast, it lets you log all the foods. So I'm going to have egg whites, which isn't on here. So I'll just say eggs. Hooray! So it has this app that's actually all inclusive, which is cool. Like I said, it is more, the 24-day challenge is a lot more than just, here, take all of these pills and supplements. It's about gearing down and buckling down on your food too. When I did the 10-day cleanse a couple years ago, I remember it being a little bit more restrictive, like no dairy, and I can't remember if I could have coffee. I don't remember. It's less restrictive now, which is great. And what it essentially is your logical, Weight Watchers friendly, health friendly, this is what you should be doing anyway diet. So, proteins. These are some of their products, but I mean, guys, none of this should come as a surprise to you. Let's be real. Limit or avoid soda and alcohol, creamy sauces, high-calorie salad dressing, sugar, candy, fried food, processed food. So stuff that you should be doing anyway, right? Right. So I'm just going to be a little bit more conscious about the sweets and the sugars and trying to avoid candy completely. I'm starting this right before Holy Week, which is Holy Week is the week of Easter for those non-Christians or non-practicing or non-Lutheran Catholic type Christians, because my husband didn't know what Holy Week was either. It's, Palm Sunday, Maundy, Thursday, Good Friday, Easter Vigil, it's all that. It's chaos for us Lutherans, and especially if you're in the choir and have to sing for all of those things. So it tends to be a high-stress type situation with low energy, which means sometimes making wrong choices. So I chose to start this right before Easter to help encourage me to stay on track during Holy Week and Easter. So it could be a little bit difficult. I have a couple of events to go to while this is happening, but that's okay. I weighed myself and measured myself where the app wanted me to measure and took some before pictures this morning before hopping on camera, and we're going to explore the results of this 24-day challenge together. So there you have it. That is the plan. Let's see how it goes. All right, here's day 1 breakfast. We have a spotty banana, which is making me really sad because they were clear and beautiful yesterday. I don't like spotty bananas, but I'm going to eat it anyway. And we have egg whites and Jimmy Dean turkey sausage crumbles. I passed on the cheese because it said eat dairy in moderation, and I have other dairy things that I know I'll be eating during the day, so I passed on cheese. And this white looking stuff is the fiber supplement. So I took a sip of it, and it's essentially like drinking watered down cardboard. It's not terrible. It's not so gross I can't handle it, but it's not good. So there's that. But that's only 10 days. I can do it, no problem. And then as soon as you're done with the fiber thing, you're supposed to drink another 8 ounces of water to keep things moving. You know what I mean? Here we go, on with the day. This is completely un-Advocare related, but I'm going to throw it in here anyway. For any of you who like a coffee smell, a nice rich morning smell, this is the Mocha Latte Swirl candle from Bath & Body Works, and it's pretty fabulous. I'm mourning it a little bit because I burned it out yesterday, so luckily I have one more. But yeah, wanted to tell you guys about it. It's pretty fabulous. Here is the serving of Catalyst. Each serving is 3 of these pills. They're kind of large, but I've taken large pills forever, so it doesn't bother me at all. And it's filled with all sorts of L-type vitamin, mineral, amino acid things. We'll see if it helps me power through a workout. All right, I have taken my Catalyst, and I am going to walk out the door and go to the gym with one of my favorite workout shirts. Today's workout is sponsored by coffee, which unfortunately is not true. Today's workout is sponsored by Spark, and I'm actually quite impressed with how energized I feel. I have felt like total crap the last couple of days. Actually, since getting home from Florida, almost a week ago. I got home on Sunday, and my body has just been having one heck of a time sleeping and resting. I'll be in bed for 8-9 hours, and I will only sleep 6 of them. And it's terrible. So I'm hoping that cleaning myself out and getting my system back on track might help with sleep too. But all things considered, and considering last night's terrible night's sleep, I'm feeling pretty good. We'll see how this workout goes. Way to go, Spark, for energizing me. Hello friends, I just got back from my workout and I fixed myself a super delicious low-calorie smoothie. This is actually made with Quest protein powder, which is one of my favorite protein powders. And so it's only 1 point for the serving. I just put ice, mostly water, a splash of almond milk, unsweetened vanilla for creaminess, even though I used so much water that it really didn't matter, and a drop of peppermint oil, because the peppermint oil actually adds this amazingly refreshing mint chocolate vibe to the otherwise plain chocolate shake. So that's awesome. This is my snack. My workout went pretty well. I did 45 minutes on the elliptical and then a little bit of abs, and I'm about to go and stretch before I take a shower. And I found that my energy started to wane at about the half an hour mark, but that is definitely because of the lack of sleep, not so much the product and the catalyst and whatnot not working. So I'm hoping that over the next few days I can regulate my sleep so I can really power through some stronger workouts. Living in a suburb of Chicago, this is my life. This is not the first, but the second train that I have caught on what is supposed to be a 7-minute drive. Story of my life. So, I'm going to take this opportunity to show you the snack that I wasn't going to show you until later. I have a bag full of carrots here because I finally decided that I was hungry enough to eat solid food. And because I had the smoothie earlier, not because I'm on some liquid diet or anything. And then this, as disgusting as it looks, this is actually fat-free cottage cheese and bacon bits, like the Hormel real bacon bits. So this is 3 smart points worth of food, and the carrots are free, and the train is really loud, so I'm gonna go. Okay, I had to start filming again because remember how the train was going the other way? Now there's one going the other way. You see it? There are 2 trains happening right now, which means I have gotten caught by 3 trains and I haven't moved. Oy. What all vlogs need, diet or not? Kittens. Hi, Miranda. It's feeding time at the zoo. This is not my zoo, but we got 2 kittens there and we got 2 kittens here. Yes. All right, here we go. Doggies! Also something that can be in any vlog for no good reason. 1 doggy. Ah! Ah! 2 doggy. Oh my god. Ah! Oh no. Guys, I can't even see the viewfinder anymore. Thank you for that. This is called puppy love. Oh my goodness. Hello, Roo. My Roo with the stinky breath, but all the love. All the love. But boy, do you stink. Yes. Hi friends, it is now 7:15ish or so, and I've got dinner cooking, so let me show you what I've got going on. We've got veggies, that's steamed broccoli in there. We've got quinoa in here. I made some extra so I can store it for later. And then in the oven, which you can't see, I have some delicious mahi fillets from Trader Joe's. So it's a well-balanced protein, lean carb, or whatever they're called, complex carb, and vegetable dinner. Good for Weight Watchers and for the Advocare challenge. Here it is, friends. Nice and balanced. Advocare friendly, Weight Watchers friendly, and delicious. This is 3 points for the quinoa, 2 points for the fish, no points for the broccoli.